So, good morning and welcome to today's moment of reflection and motivation. I hope that you watched our video, our last episode of You've Been Coached, Setting the Bar, which was last Friday, and that you join us again this Friday for our next episode, which is going to be limiting beliefs. To continue with our overarching topic, which is vices, creating consciousness to break habits. So today, following a petition of a friend, Jiriam, I am going to talk about the stress of being a mom today. Thank you, Jiriam, for commenting and for sending your request to my call, and I want to remind all the people that are watching and that join me and listen to me that I am available to talk about any topic that you want me to address. Just send me your petitions and your requests, and I will be glad to talk about it. So, in order to start with the topic of today, I want to just remind ourselves that sadly we live in a world that has a lot of differences between men and women and a lot of injustices because of that difference, and that it is precisely the continuation of how those differences are assimilated what adds in a part stress to our lives as moms. So about this topic, I know that we can talk for a long time, so I've decided to make this topic the topic of the week, because it goes perfectly with what we're celebrating on Sunday, which is Mother's Day. And I want this topic to be not only for moms, but as a space of empowerment for women this week, regarding being also a women. Not necessarily moms, but having to do with femininity and feminine and women today. So it occurs to me that we should go deeply into what is to be a woman and where does our stress comes from. And Jiriam in her comments said that this is a stress and a worry and a preoccupation that we put on ourselves, that it is us who put this on ourselves. And my question for you is, why do we take on that stress? And what is behind our worries? Probably our first response is going to be that we want to raise our kids to be good people, to be good citizens, to be independent, to be loving, to be caring, to be compassionate. We want, other than that, we also want them to be successful, to be accepted, to be mature, and etc., etc., etc. And we want to save them from stress in their lives, if we can say that. And going in that same direction, we want to keep other aspects of our life running smoothly, other roles that we achieve. But talking about what I was talking on Friday, or remembering what I was talking on Friday, we have to be very careful about what is it that we are, with what we're weighing ourselves. What is it that we're putting on ourselves? So what is it that preoccupies us or worries us? And above everything else, what is it that is behind our worries? For these, or for this, there's not a correct answer. There's not, there are many answers. But I am going to talk about a situation that is very personal for me, because my kid, he is in a spectrum disorder, and one of the things that he struggles with the most is his difficulty to read the intentions of others, or to read this nonverbal communication with other people. That in itself transforms him into an easy prey for bullies. It puts him at risk for people to misinterpret him, and even for his own teachers to not be able to deal or to attend his needs in a group of kids that also have their own needs, So my stress can tell me many things. It can tell me that my son is going to be abused, he's going to be a target, he is going to have a lot of problems, that I have to do more, that I am not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, that I am not good enough as a mom. And all of those thoughts are horrible thoughts, and it weighs on you. But if I allow those thoughts to fog my thinking, what I am going to achieve is to make that reality, the reality of my fear, become a truth. Why? Because what is going to be guiding my actions is going to be a fear that I have taken as a truth. But if I transform that into a positive thinking that controls my actions, I am going to be able to take actions that actually empower my son to deal with whatever situation he encounters. When I receive those kinds of fearful thoughts, those thoughts that I just mentioned about, your son is going to be a target, your son's going to be abused, or he's going to have a lot of trouble, you have to do more, you should do more, you are a bad mom. What I do with those kinds of thoughts is that I respond to them with concrete evidence. So I take my kid to therapies twice a week for him to develop and for him to solidify his skills, his social skills. He has relationships with other kids. He has successful relationships with other people. I am doing what I need to do and giving him the tools that he needs, and that makes me a good mom. And any inconvenience or anything that arises for him, it's something that he will be able to manage and that I'll be able to manage. So why do I carry stress? Why do you carry stress? Probably because you are talking to yourself in a failure, like you're gonna be a failure. You're taking failure as the result, and you're taking failure in your head, and you are not believing in your capability of managing your own responsibilities. So every time that you think about the problems that you can have and you make that the focus, you are putting all your energies and all your thoughts and all your physical responses in something that has not happened yet. And in doing that, you are believing that as a truth. And when you believe that as a truth, you are twisting yourself into feeling incapable of meeting the needs of your kid. But if instead of that, you believe, when you think in the negative, you respond with all the tools, with who you are, with all the things that you have provided your children with, and all the needs that you're meeting for your kids. You validate yourself, you relax yourself, and you recognize that you're doing the best that you can do. Of course, you cannot lie to yourself. And also you are opening yourself to taking positive actions instead of responding with negative actions. So tomorrow, I would like to continue this topic of motherhood and femininity and being feminine and being a woman in this time and managing all these roles, because I believe it is an important topic. But before I go, I want to leave you all with questions. So, mom or dad, how do you talk to yourself with respect to your worries or preoccupations? What do you tell yourself every day about your stress? In what way are your actions reflecting your thoughts? Are they positive actions or negative actions? Are you allowing the development or your son, or are you impeding it? And in which ways can you redirect your thoughts? Thank you, Jeriam, for your suggestion. And friends, I am now going to leave you for today. If you have enjoyed this video, please comment on it and share it. Share with me your answers to these questions, your own questions, and your comments. Reach out to me, subscribe to my channel in YouTube, and also subscribe to my podcast and follow me on Facebook. Do you want me to be your coach? Get in touch with me and give yourself the opportunity to dig deep, to discover, to find clarity, to take action, and to thrive. Thank you so much for joining and for listening. And remember that you're worthy, do, evolve, and live being. Have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Are you looking to have a more balanced and fulfilling life? Want to feel less afraid? Want to feel more courageous? No matter what kind of issues you are facing in your life, with Axios Life Coaching Services, we can help open personal doors for you. Axios Life Coaching will be happy to coach you in any of the following areas: life, career, grief and end of life, spirituality, relationship, divorce and custody, business, family and parenting, creativity, weight loss, self-esteem, women's empowering, student and learning, and sexuality. We offer compassionate and understanding life coaching services that can help you obtain the key to success within your own life. At Axios Life Coaching, our goal is to help you develop tools to feel happier, healthier, and deepen the level of satisfaction within your personal and professional life. Get the most out of your life with Axios Life Coaching. You are worthy. Do, evolve, live being. Schedule a session today at www.axioslifecoaching.com or feel free to give us a call or email